All right, welcome back. You know our next guest as the face and the owner of Nevada Coin Mart, but Neil Sackmary is also the owner of an entity called 360.VEGAS, and they can help your business reach new heights.
Absolutely. Joining us now to explain is Neil with 360.VEGAS. Hello, sir.
This is like fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic. It's been fantastic for the last 600 times.
This is very true.
Neil, let's talk about, this has been your baby, 360.VEGAS. Tell us about how you got started with this and how you became the exclusive publisher of the BBB Vegas magazine.
So the thing is that, as you know, coming on the TV show and doing all the commercials and things like this, yeah. I know what it takes when you want to spend money and how to get on the TV and do the commercials and all that type of stuff.
And not just commercials, but ones that stick.
Ones that stick,
yeah.
and that people really respond to, and what people look for and stuff like this. And so a lot of business owners don't have the luxury of expending a lot of money when they're growing the business. Mm-hmm. And so they want to know how it is that I do what I do.
Yeah.
And so it enabled me to be able to start 360.VEGAS with just one client, and now it has grown, and we became a partner of the Better Business Bureau, which has been the most wonderful. You know, every time George and I talk, his biggest thing is, well, I wish I would have met Neil 4 or 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And so I feel the same. Joe and Randa, they see eye to eye on things, and so George and I see eye to eye on things as well. And so it's really fantastic because we're able to have a vision, mm-hmm. and have people that are around us that actually accomplish those goals and make it what it is.
I think it's neat you're doing this because you're actually sharing a lot of your wisdom. I mean, let's face it, Neil is a master marketer. You know how to market a business and run a business. Like you work 365 days a year. So you've kind of been there and done that in terms of marketing. So you've created this incredible studio.
Yes.
And there's so many opportunities that now you're sharing with people.
Yes. So this is part of the studio that I have now. We have a full green screen or virtual set. We have the podcast virtual sets. And so the thing is this. We offer free 4 to 6 minute interviews for any member of the Better Business Bureau, because that goes on to bbb.vegas, mm-hmm. and it really helps with customer profiles. Mm-hmm. I always stand up and I always say, to be a business owner, you take on an inherent responsibility. And that responsibility is that people look up to you to want to achieve to be a business owner one day. Mm-hmm. And so what we've done is, by doing these interviews, it's really substantiated businesses, because now when you want a person or a business to come to your house or your business or wherever, you can actually go there and see what the owner looks like. Yeah. You can have a little interview or something like this, like we're doing here.
See what they're about.
And so it's really fantastic, and it's really helped and changed all the businesses across the valley that are doing it.
I love it, and I love it to highlight local businesses, because I love to know the person behind the business.
Yes.
There's so many chains these days, but with these locally owned businesses,
yes,
you can actually connect with an individual.
And so that's something that, I've said it many times when we're talking about the Nevada Coin Mart. People see that genuineness that the three of us have, and that's one of the reasons that it resonates with them, and it works. Mm. And so for the business owners, it's something that we're discussing and getting to the point of their understanding, mm-hmm. because it really is changing the face, because any consumer can now see what the business likes. Mm-hmm. We do the Better Business Bureau magazine. We'll have the brand new copy that'll be out in a week. The last BBB mixer that we had at the studio, which we do every second Wednesday, mm-hmm.
of
the month, we picked the winner, just out of the hat for the cover of the magazine, and it was fantastic.
Really?
Is that how
Wait a second.
No. That was this time, but let me tell you,
That's
we had
fun.
Almost 100 people.
How cool is that?
And they loved it.
Isn't that funny?
Like, you know what I mean? And so you have to be present to win. And what I will tell you is the person who won.
Who won?
Left.
So they didn't get it.
So they didn't get it.
Oh, there you go.
And so if you come the second Wednesday of the month, it's still on the corner of Jones and Flamingo, my studio.
Right next door.
It's right next to the Postal
Now
Annex.
I really want to see the cover
of this magazine. But the thing is that I can't just tell you who won.
That's fine. But now we know who won.
Right, but it's very exciting. You can always pick up your copy at the Better Business Bureau.
You gotta go.
See you later. Bye.
There we go.
See you soon.
Take your business to the next level. Visit 360.Vegas or call the number on your screen. Their email is also listed. 360.Vegas is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend. They yell at us, Neil. They yell at us.
They do. They're yelling in our ear. Tell them to stop. Before we head to break, a community event we'd love to share with you. Eat and give back. Oh, sounds good, right? Our sponsor, 3 Square Food Bank's Las Vegas restaurant.